Hey, everybody. Welcome back to a day in which I am doomed. Doomed to chores. This may just be a chores days, guys. Okay, so I looked around, and when I do that, it causes problems. The biggest problem in the world right now is this guy right here. You're misprogrammed. You are misprogrammed to only get to load items until target has. That's load items until caravan has, please. Because this is just, it doesn't work out. Load until caravan, load until caravan, load. In fact, just go back and do it right. Go back and do it right now. And then that will fix the fertilizer problem slowly over time. So where was that? Somewhere on this. Okay, until target instead of until caravan. How am I still making this mistake? All right, next. I really messed up the graphite dinosaur. I think we should fix that next, and that's going to be a huge task. Graphite is made right here, and it's this individual. Look at this graphite bin right here. Do you see something strange about it? How it is... Oh, wow, this is going to be a problem. Which whale is trying to do this? You are coming here and you're trying to empty cargo. I think you are completely wrong, good sir. You're old, too. You're real old. Empty cargo right here, which is clearly the graphite area. And you're stuck on that right now because it's not graphite. You have coke. And how did this even come to pass? And you're trying to empty cargo. What is going on here? Some big bad voodoo happened here, and I don't know how to address it. All right, you're okay. We're going to have turn personal logistics off here. Is this graphite? No. Where is graphite? It was real early on because I made it on a whim. All right, here's coke and graphite. You have to be untangled. You want graphite, you have my sympathies, good whale. You're just weird. You're trying to get graphite. That's good. This guy wants graphite. So you're a problem. And you're just... I don't know what you were supposed to be doing. Here, we're just going to pick you up. And I have, to my knowledge, that there's a coked up simple caravan in my inventory. And I will do something with that at some point. I'm sorry, Letizia. Please go about your business picking this stuff up. Where did this happen? What just happened? Did I do this? You are another coked up caravan. What's your goal? You're supposed to fill your cargo at... What is going on here? All right, I've got 2 coke whales in my inventory at the moment, and I don't know what to do with them. I think one of them is supposed to be going to graphite. All right, you want graphite, you want graphite, and you want graphite. So one of the whales in my possession is supposed to be delivering graphite. That's probably the really slow one. She probably just got polluted. All right, so that's you. Now, I would really thank you not to wander away from me. Take my stuff, not my energy drink. You need to... Here. We're just going to brain wipe you. And this will also destroy the coke, which is not really should be what I do. That was a violation right there. But it makes my life a teensy bit easier. So what are you going to say? Illegal, I know. Call the police. Fill that cargo, and then I want you to come here, and I want you to empty that cargo. Hey, to my credit, it also destroyed the gastrocapacitor, which I need. So, I'm not even sure if we're making gastrocapacitor right now. How are we doing on that? Poorly. Poorly. And who can say which one it's going to be? Let's go take a look at that. This is just going to be a day of chores, isn't it? And we're stuck here because no fatty acids, right? No, we got the fatty acids at last. I think we're stuck because of fatty acids, though. Yeah, not enough. And that's slowly coming along because I have Renea now. Okay, so you're coming on the way. Now I have to get rid of all this coke. All this needs to go away. All that needs to go away. Okay, so this is where problems start to occur. Do you see it? Where are you going? All right, he wants that coke. I want to give you that coke. Take it. All right, so we got rid of one load of coke there as it goes into graphite. Not you. You're something different. All right, where was I? Right here. Get that coke. Pick up that coke. Pick up that coke. And we still have way too much coke in here. I'm glad no one's going and just filling cargo. This is alarming on... You're latched on both, so don't be on both. There. Now it's only... No, it's still latched on coke because I didn't clean it out all the way. Alright, so... I have an issue. And the issue is called I have a lot of coke in my inventory. Well, that's some. I can probably run and go to hydrocarbons and dump a bunch of more. Okay, I was a little slow on that one. We only have one whale here. And that's kind of indicative of a problem elsewhere, which I'm not going to address right at this moment. Well, here's another problem. Here, that's waste coke on the way. Okay, waste. Let's make sure I did that right. Yes, he's going to get waste coke. That's a little more room in my inventory. Maybe enough to clear this out. Oh wow, there's so much. Okay, this is, to my credit, this is the first time this happened. Now you're bound totally on graphite and you are just about graphite. Okay, now you are just graphite. And I just basically have a full inventory of coke right here that I have to deal with somehow. You're trying to dump, right? Well, there's some. And I could just stand here. Just stand here until... I could also take this over to the coke vent, which I think is over here somewhere. It's just a bunch of boilers, right? So it won't show as anything. It's in this era, right? Question mark right there, right? Yeah, there's the coke vent, and I suppose that's my goal. I want to vent this coke, so on my way. I have a lot of concerns about what I've done here. Here we are. Oh, good. All right, that solves the problem. We have cleared out the coke area. And hopefully it isn't broken in another way. I have to keep checking on this. This is graphite whale, just wanting graphite, and at last we are filled up on graphite. Okay. Okay, we only completely ruined that area, but we fixed it. Alright, done. Digestion area needs help. And that needs help because we are not processing enough. And if we look... Oh, isn't this precious? There, just get the pelts out of there. We can't do a lot of stuff. And the thing I see first and foremost is that we're venting brains into lard. And we kind of need that lard. So let's try to save this lard, right? Right there. We're going to try to get this lard up. First off, we're venting brains. That just says go make vat brains, right? Because this shouldn't ever happen. Is this a good idea? I can't tell. This will relieve a little bit of pressure on this. Not all of it, by any means. Alright, and then you guys come this way. And then we're going north. And we're going to get you in the digestive system. And we are going to have this lard for our own purposes. Precious lard shall be used in the factory. Okay, right there. It's making its way back in, and that will be used. We're taking brains, we're turning them into lard. And it's going as fast as it can, huh? Which is actually decently fast. And we're munching them, right? No, most of them are getting out here. Okay, that's good. We tend to need lard more than we need just wasted biomass, so that'll work a little bit. What else is happening here? Looks like we don't have enough chitin being destroyed. Everything else is flowing out nicely. Are we still making cyanic preferentially? Looks like it. That will eventually get rid of the brains here. So we have to address chitin now. It's flowing, kinda. That's because the bees are being slaughtered again. And this gets done here. And we make geothermal water. And this is fine, it's just not fast enough, huh? So it destroys 0.4 a second, huh? So I just want to put in another bank, essentially. So just do this. And put it here. And then move the vents off to the side. Okay. So I need another 10 atomizers. And then we'll do that. And then we're going to have to tackle cyanic. And cyanic's going to be a multi-spectral problem, multi-dimensional problem. We're going to hit it from all sides. Give me a stack of atomizers. And this is going to be the day... Oh, I should be making prod right now. This is the day of prod. I need like 200 prod modules. Spoiler alert for how I'm going to be solving the cyanic problem. Prod for you, prod for you, prod for everybody. There. I need 200 prod mods. That's what we're doing. Like literally we're making 200 prod mods. It's going to be required. Okay, come on. And I'm hoping this... What is with this endless chiming in the background? Usually that's... Oh, I know what's going on. Never mind. External problems I should have realized are happening. And that chime is probably not going to continue. Oh, we don't have enough. Here we have enough, though. Pick one more. So we need more utility boxes. I don't think we have those up north. Okay, maybe I was wrong about the chime not continuing, but I thought that was going to be the end. Whatever. It's fine. Suffer. If I have to hear it, you have to hear it. Just don't go pawing around your computer. It's not you, it's me. So we probably don't have many of these around, right? That's interesting if that's going again. Mark II. Oh, we do. Oh, we do. All right. Make 200 of these, please. Literally, make me 200. And that's going to be a while. We haven't handcrafted like this in a long time. feels cozy coming back. All right, so let that tick while I go fix the atomizer problem. And if I need more, I don't know what I'm going to do. We're going to do another city block somewhere, I guess. All right, so this is just void. Oh, it needs the, needs power. All right, that's fine. We'll make it work. And this looks cozy, right? Even though it's invading. All right, it's fine. We'll move it again if we need to, right? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's going to be fine. Just take all of this. Actually, you're kind of right. Am I? Am I kind of right? Why are there blue hands here? Oh, because they're loading into the other thing, and the other thing aren't there anymore. Right. So, it has to be like this, right? Yeah. That's 1 over, so it has to be like this to line up correctly. Okay, that's fine. Build it. Make it real. And this will, of course, be clogged because we don't have power on here. I can't stand this. This has to move over. Has to be even, or there's no point. We have to line it up correctly. All right, and then this turns into a nice hop. No, wait, you need to do that. And now you hop. There you go. I got brains in my inventory. I got casing in my inventory. Neither one of which is really what I want. All right, so is this just too far over? Am I going to need this space? Is it virtuous to not use space? I think we all know the answer to that. So let's just line it up right here, nice and pretty. And that'll be fine, right? Now I've probably clipped acetic acid here, and I've definitely clipped water. So water will be needed right here. I think did water come from right here? Is there anything on the other side? Is this what the water is here for? Well, I suppose there's only one way to find out, right? And that's walk away in confidence. And then check back at this at a later time. All right, doubled chitin disposal. There you go. Why do I have cheese in my inventory? And you're heating up, and it's going to take a while. So now, what I need to do is... That's fine, you're getting your heat from there. The steam's getting out, that's how it's going away. This, I'm pretty sure, doesn't exist anymore. That's the acetic acid line. So what we need is this line right here. Are you all tied together? All together now? No. Not quite all together now. Now you're hooked up all together now. And there's just no easy way to get in, is there? So we'll do this. We'll do a not easy way. Ooh, don't do that. No, 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 no. There we go. You have your geothermal, and you need to get up to temperature, which is gonna take a while because this is weak. And I'm pretty sure this is just water for this guy right here. But don't you have to be... Why are you so thin, water line? Why do you have so little water? Is this water going somewhere else? Or is this wastewater? I think this is the wastewater line. But... Oh yeah, it needs to be a wastewater line because we're actually producing water here. Because it's geothermal water. And then, well... Yeah, the geothermal water gets turned into steam. And if I recondense that to normal water, that it doesn't care. That's not what we do here, friends. Okay, this works. I mean, it should work once it comes up to temperature. So Let's go get some of this, rid of this lard and this brains. And this is probably getting completely jammed up here because we can't vent chitin at all at the moment. And we have no, yeah, completely jammed. Completely ruinously jammed. Take that. We need to check back on this later. Because right now we're not seeing anything important. Okay, so we did that, but we're going to save digestion area needs help. Alright, time for the cyanic problem. And I'm still making lots and lots of prod mods. I might need more speed mods too. Let's go get another stack of electronics. Then, hopefully we can solve this once and for all. We're going to go out to, no. I guess we'll start over here because we can. Or not. Where am I even going? I want to go over here. I want to get a stack of electronics. Because we're going to need to make some speed mods. Not right now, but soon. Alright, so there are many steps to what I'm doing here. The first step is at the reliable cyanic maker, which is right over there. Right here. I need you going more. This makes reliable cyanic acid. And we run out of coal, so congrats, you guys get prodded. I really wanted to wait until second level prod for all this. And then you are more per unit of coal. Hold that thought, guys. And we want a beacon to go right here. We want to catch all of our friends. I think AM3, that's probably too much. Now we want AM4 or AM2. That gets everybody and gives 80% to everything. So good. So now you are all making a little more. Oh, you're in 2 beacons? Oh, you're already beaconed. Oh. Oh. Well, you need to be on a different channel then. That's a 3 and a 5, so 3 and a 4. There you go. And so you're going quite fast, actually. But it's a very... Oh, I can dump speed modules in there, and that's another thing. Because you can't take prod, right? No. Alright, so this is step the first. How many... I have nowhere near enough right now. So we have to... Speed and prod cyanic. I was going to make a direct line of coal. Because I got, right here. Coal. We go look at coal, and I looked at this, and I said, oh, look. There's the recipes for making this. And it's like, I got proton receivers. I got sand, but this doesn't exist. It's just, this recipe does not exist. And that's sad. When I look at this, and this is glorious. Look at this. 1,000 nitrogen, which is easy. It's just bitumen. For 200 coal, wherever I want it. For 2 proton receivers. And I'm like, yes, let's... Oh. Alright, so... We have to do this more. There, a whale just dropped. Oh, you're kind of in line behind one another? That's weird. So I kind of have to speed module the coal production line, right? Maybe just a light speed modulating. This is going to stop, but we have two guys coming through. All right. See, now this is a problem here. Needing more ammonia, and where do we get ammonia? It's from right here. By speeding this up, it'll turn more into... At least we know coal isn't the bottleneck anymore. Yeah. Yeah, let's take a look at cyanic production. Fluids, cyanic production in the last 10 minutes. It doesn't really look like I did much, did it? But it should be more up more of the time because of what I've done. Alright, ammonia. We have a lack. And this is a waste product. This is honestly not terrible. You make a lot of urea out of wastewater. Let's go take a look at my urea situation. The wastewater processing plant is right here. Do we have waste urea anywhere? No. So where is the wastewater going? Is it just getting chlorinated? Looks like it is just getting chlorinated. It could be crashed into urea and urea into ammonia, and that wouldn't be that bad. Yeah, we're running out of coal. Wait a second, what are you doing? You're waiting there, and you're still flying back. This calls for another whale, I think, especially if I'm going to increase coal production. This has been full for a while. Okay, new whale. Not the one that's full of coke, which I don't know what to do with. Whale hungry. Add destination. You just go straight from the source. We need to increase throughput here. Right there. I want you to fill that cargo, and I want you to come right here. Empty that cargo. And this is again going to put stress on ammonia. But hopefully it's building back up right now. Or at least exporting. Yeah, we're going to have an ammonia problem. If all these guys are making ammonia just for cyanic, that's a problem for me. Okay, let's go to the next step in this. It's time to prod mod all of cyanic production. We have the classic prod situation here. We have just enormous amounts of excess production, and the resources put in are just too precious. So it's going to be times 20%. Okay, come on. Times 20%, times 20%. And we're just going to stack those 20% until comes a time where it's time to turn that into 60%. That'll be the true end of all this, right? When I have the third box and I have Mark II mods. Yeah, that'll be better. That'll be a lot better. All right, hold on a second. All right, that's why we needed a whole lot of prod mods. In fact, I probably made too many. That's fine. All right, so now we have to prod mod everything downstream for this. Half of it goes to the smelters to make stainless. Probably less than half, honestly. But then some of it comes right here, exactly right here. This is where cobalt is getting consumed, and if cobalt is getting consumed, I want you to do it with prod. So all these guys getting prodded, so 20% more off this use. And hopefully, and again, this is the same thing. A lot of excess production capacity, not a lot of inputs. So 20% on 20% on 20%. And then we're going to have to address the ammonia problem because I'm needing that, and every drop of it's going in to make cyanic right now. So I'm not sure what to do about that. I am impressed that I actually navigated to this area. So this makes a lot of ammonia. It consumes cyanic, which is a problem. And it doesn't take prod, which is another problem. I could just speed this up yet again. You're consuming 50 a second, and I have 12 of them. I'm consuming 600 ammonia a second, and this is 80 a second. Except not really. And so we should be making more. I mean, we should be, right? Then we have to look at ammonia again. This is our main way of making ammonia. It's pretty good. We could do this. I mean, this isn't terrible. I have both of these in excess, and it's a simple way of making ammonia. It's slow, though. It's very slow. One of these is faster. And this looks really good, but it's very hard to get the shale oil. I mean, this looks fantastic, but it's hard to get that shale oil. It's like, where can I get it? Where can I get it from? That's bad. This is bad because it's hard to get the kerogen. You're supposed to be a byproduct from mining, and it's too awkward. I already have too much stone. So if I had like a just mining kerogen, which is one, pretty expensive, and two, I don't have it. Bones to kerogen, no. See, it's just not very good. I made way too many prod mods. Here, stop, no more. I could distribute speed mods, like they are just candy. What would that do to my situation here? It would make it just a little faster, which is what you'd expect. Or I could just leave this right now and hope for the best, question mark. Let's take a look at cyanic. Oh, okay, so that's good. That's climbing to new heights. Kind of worried about ammonia production. Kind of worried a lot about ammonia production. Even though this is pumping out, so we are producing some. It might just be a trickle. The whale just delivered. Okay, we have enough of that. Maybe I just let this go and then I make the... Man, these make a lot of ammonia. This is just really, really, really good. How much formic are we making? I'm kind of worried about outpacing it. No, we make a lot of formic. So really what I want is just another bank of these somewhere. Or continuous speed modulating it. Like what? I've got a 3, 4. I've got a 2 and a 5. So I can do a 1 and a 3 on this again. And just, here, have more. Yeah, why half measures, right? 1 and a 3. There, and everyone keeps going. And that puts a... So we have a 5 being used, a 4 being used. Well, okay. AM5, AM4. You can do AM3, right? But if I turn the beacon up to that, that stops that. If I do that, that works, but doesn't really touch anybody. If I go here, they stop. If I do here, that stops. And there, and that stops. And there, and that stops. There's probably a... Everybody stops. So, 0.3 distribution efficiency. Alright. That's just a little better, I suppose. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We're clearly bottlenecked on ammonia. I should take care of that right now. I should not do this. Problem is we need a lot of ammonia. And that recipe I saw... this thing. Chromium catalyzed ammonia synthesis. Takes, we can get straight lines of both of those, and it takes 10 seconds. So 5 seconds in this, and it only makes, so 20 a second. That isn't a lot of ammonia, because one of these guys drinks down, what? So do I really just need to copy and paste this somewhere? And then hook it up somehow? I mean, the answer appears to be yes, right? But, wow, I could rip down the shale oil area, but that won't give me enough space. That's fine. I don't think there's anything in here that can be ripped down, right? Like, I know I have that can be ripped down, and that can be ripped down. But that's needed. And this is all needed for science. Where did I put my toy smelters? Right here? These can be ripped down. That is conceivable right there. Let's see if I can reuse this space. Brothers, come with me, brothers. Let's say if I do this, smelters are pretty tall. Can I put this in right here? And the answer looks like yes. Okay. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to use this as our ammonia maker. It's complicated, but it works really well. It's not catalyzed anything. So, this era comes to an end, huh? We have a tin chromium maker, right? Right? Yes. And we have a nichrome maker. So this is just not needed. You will be picked up. And do I just let it run out? That is probably the cleanest way to handle this, right? And are you going to run out? Yes. Okay, so we're just going to let this go for right now. We're going to do something else. And then we'll come back and we'll add in an entirely new ammonia maker. And that will hopefully kick cyanic to new heights. This seems like it's doing okay. I mean, we also need... Oh, don't like this. Where's the next guy? Where is he? That one? Right here? Okay, so we only had like a little bit of downtime right there. Alright, so now we look again. Cyanic. We had a big bop right... Oh, that's when Meat was putting stuff out. So in the last hour, we're at 25 a minute. Now we're at 30 a minute. That's a little better. Now if we go look at Cobalt... it's going to take a little while longer, right? To see the average there. Okay. We will do another item on our list. Let's go take a look at digestion area again, because that is another big problem. This is still not going. Why? Are you at temperature? Yes. That's no longer hooked up to anything. Okay. All right. Okay. We can fix it. We can fix it. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Come on. Come on. Come on. I was about to say, what's going on with you? The only one we hooked up was the one that couldn't go. That's brilliant. All right, producing 10 a second, and this is eating many more a second. Many more a second. One of these can handle all of this. All right, so this should catch up after a while. Maybe. Why do I have cheese in my inventory? All right, we are completely full of chitin. And so now, so long as the rate of chitin out is exceeding the rate of chitin in, we will make progress, and eventually we'll hit the... Here, let me help. Let me just grab a few. And that lets everything flow. Now, of course, we're going to take back what we just did, because we're going to clog these guys up. We just kind of borrowed from the future right there. Does this work? Maybe. We're probably still stuck on chitin. Probably will be stuck on chitin for a while. Yeah, chitin's crowding out everything. Look at that. Look at this bully. Until we've gotten to a point where there's not so much bees. Do I want to have an excess? No, it's not. Let's just see if this will settle itself out. Or if I have to increase all of this somehow. I can speed module it. I can. Is there anything better I can do with chitin to get rid of it? I can't biomass it. I can start doing this, but not. Alright, that's coming in my future. I can make carbolic oil. How about no? That's just no. I can just burn it to phosphate rock, but I think that's slower, right? Yeah, it's slower. So why would I do that? Well, if I needed the phosphate, but I don't. So there. I could probably get to chitosan. That'll help, right? Yeah, surely that's my answer. Get to chitosan. Okay. Alright, let's do another chore. Nothing but day of chores, right? Trying to get this all working correctly. Oh. And the worst part is it's well and truly jammed. There's no way to make this go any faster at all. It's like, look at that. Just well and truly jammed. Look at it. So it's just gonna shutter forward basically all time. The good news is now it's completely jammed, just locked up. And then it moves a little bit, and then it takes some. And then it moves a little bit, and it takes some. I'm probably going to have to speed module that, aren't I? And this is all because I need venom for good alien sample. And this is impacting cyanic as well, because this is also a really big source of cyanic acid. And the bottleneck is just this box. Oh no, the bottleneck is down here. It looks like we just don't have enough. Do I really want to beacon these guys? Because it's going to be a huge fight, right? Because it's going to increase fuel use, which is a problem. So we have 20 of these, and it's 0.4 a sec. So it's 8 a second, and we're obviously producing more than 8 a second, which is a problem. Let's just look at it, right? There's no harm in looking, right? We can look, and it'll be okay. Well, look. We will give you a nice 3-5. We'll give you speed mods, and we'll see what happens. And that hits all of you guys, and you are now eating 300 times as much. So that's ticking down noticeably quickly. I'm very sad I'm in the era of beacons right now. So 4, I guess, on efficiency mods. And so that pulls it down not far enough. So you'll go 5, and you'll go 5. This is like double speed for just a little over double electricity. Except for these guys. Alright, this is probably fine, right? Oh wait, these guys are a lot more. Kinda has to be like this. I suppose that's good enough, right? Especially since these guys are... I wish I could put this right there, but I can't, can I? Oh well. Alright, so we added a little more. And that really was... Well, it's doubling all within reach. Alright, so we have more waste disposal here. Alright, we're just gonna run away. This is kind of a problem Maybe I just need to buffer it a little better because we don't make... Well, it's flowing now. Sorta. It's sort of flowing now. It's going a lot faster. And then it still gets jammed. If I just pick this up and we give it a little boost. We look into our future, in other words. Have I solved this problem? Now, eventually this will be not so thick, you know, not so solid as we work our way back. But it seems like this isn't working very well because it's Chitin's winning the war. Chitin is definitely winning. It's claiming more and more spots. Because every time one of these flips to something else, it has a chance of flipping to chitin. Yeah, like right there. Now it's choked. Do I need a chitin buffer down here? That will get me out of the immediate problem. I mean, maybe. I still think chitin consumption is just going to be too low, and I'm going to have to export these somewhere. Which is fine. I can do that. This really is just going to be a day of chores. I can do that even though I don't want to. I'd get the phosphate ore I want. Is this actually a better way to make xenogenic spells than skin? Maybe I should have been using this instead of skin. I mean, you can skip ahead and get to chitosan. But this really is the best way to do this, huh? Or I could set this up. But there's no reason for it, huh? Nodal gas bacteria. Oh, it's in for biopolymer, which goes to bio-ore, right? So I might need it eventually. Maybe I should just walk away. Maybe I should just let the machine work, right? Eventually it's going to fill up on bee venom. And then we won't get enough. So yeah, the struggle is real, friends. I don't know what to do when I can't. I guess what I have to do is just copy and paste this down here. And that's just the way the world works, right? We need more chitin disposal. We must have more chitin disposal. Alright, just walking away from this right now. I don't want to look at it anymore. I want to look at cyanic again. I'm going to go back to another problem. We're gonna deal with something else, alright? We're going to take this entire day, and it's going to be an entire day, but we're going to solve the cyanic problem. I swear, it's going to work. It's going to work. The factory's going to be running smoothly. It's going to be good. I'm going to be happy to show this to everyone. It's going to go on my resume. This will be my life's work right here. Alright, so we have to get rid of all of this stuff. Still off. Good. Deposit goes there. You go there. I don't think I need bots. Energy drink. And now I just need to pick all of this up. And we're going to try to dispose of all this material. Maybe I do need bots. I don't know. This is pretty fast. Then we'll have space for the other thing we're going to need, right? See, look. I can reuse space. We don't always build... Okay, stop. Stop being dumb. I guess I do need bots. I want to pick all this up. I should get rid of the material first, though. And I can work on everything. Okay, time to distribute material. We don't have that much. I thought that would be a lot more. We have plates and we have alloys. Alloys are... Some of them are up here, right? Why are we out of vitrolloy? I should really look into that, right? We had... These are the early alloys. As evidenced by the fact there's an early drop-off right there. And so we should have these. There's nichrome. There's nichrome drop. You take that. And then tin chromium and tin chromium drop. You take that. Then we have nickel and we have tin. Then we have tin drop right there. Lastly, nickel drop. Nickel. The metal no one needs. There. All right, that wasn't that hard. And I just got buildings in my inventory, and I will suffer through that. So now we have space, and we can find what goes in its place. I have to remember I am clipping that. Okay, hold on. We're going to need that, right? All right, so if we go grab this, and we have to grab all of it, and it's kind of a complex system, right? We can fit it in real nice-ish, because it doesn't have any, it's just a liquid-liquid transformation. So we just drop that right there. We don't need to beacon it at this time. Okay, we'll think about that though. We need to go get DDs. And then this is just remnant of an earlier age, huh? No, not. That isn't. That goes and that does something important. Ignore me. Block of DDs, please. Block of DDs, thank you. And we need to get rid of some stuff. The chromium, the cheese. Probably don't need these smelters on me. They're yellow and unsightly. Come on, there we go. Smelter. Probably don't need these oxygen furnaces on me. All right, there. I cleaned my inventory a little bit. Watch me immediately need these again. So we want this area right here. And now we have to do some science, right? So you're not stapled, so you shall be stapled right here. The formic line. And that's currently going that way, and I don't think that's your future. This is going to have to be direct lines for everything because it uses so much. And this is waste carbon dioxide, and this is the other carbon dioxide, unfortunately. So we have cyanic right here. And we kind of have to have this internal loop going, right? This is formic. We're not going to worry about the internal loop right now. We're just going to assume everything's okay. Is that waste? Yes, that is waste carbon dioxide. So we do kind of have everything we need right here. So there is your formic. No. Okay. Pains me to do this, but I will. It's a lot of cyanic. There is your cyanic, and that is fully. Okay. I am paying attention. I do have a memory. I don't need to go to the scrapyard. I'm just fine. Now our buddy has to go right there. And that's not where it has to go. No, our buddy does not have to go right there. And we will hook up waste CO2, which is right here. Which is fine. Bang. Okay, good. Waste CO2 hooked up. Cyanic in. And we have to... I guess we want to use cyanic. We want preferential access to cyanic, right? Because we're making the ammonia we use to make cyanic. Why did I do this to myself? Why do I do these terrible things to myself? Why do I not hook stuff up correctly? All right, now you have to be formic. This is formic acid. We have to go this way. I'm probably going to speed module these, aren't I? If I had to speed module the other one, why would I not speed module this one? I see this is the formic maker. The formic line to the formic maker is right here. Okay. Are we almost there? We should be almost there. We need a direct hydrogen line, and look what we have right here. That is clearly a direct line because it's overpressured. And that comes in right here. And unfortunately, that's a spot where it's kind of bad. All right. And then you're going to start wiggling, right? Good. So this is now moving. Let's check all the ends. So save myself problems later. And we have this kind of setup here, which doesn't make sense anymore. We are just an ammonia maker. We don't have an ammonia out. Oh, that's a problem. So let's go run this all the way back. That's not what we're doing. It's going to be like this. A cursed curl. And we plug ammonia in somewhere. And then we just kind of look at it. We try to think of what we've done. This will hopefully solve our ammonia problem and help our danger. Danger. Built before I knew better. It will solve ammonia and cyanic at a blow, hopefully. All right, we are full up on ammonia, and we're low on coal, but coal's coming this way. If we're full up on ammonia, this means this should be, yeah, it's pumping out. We're filling the buffer. The ammonia is going where it needs to go. Okay, good. So do I have to speed module this? I guess that's just what we do now, right? So, beacon these guys. We'll beacon the... Don't let a good beacon go to waste. Try to get all these guys, even though I don't think this is going to need it at all, ever. So that's dead center for what we need. If we do FM3, no, FM5, AM3, the most valuable setting. It would be better if I moved it over a little bit. So the question is it better to get 0.5 of all these? No, it's definitely better. This is just the setting, isn't it? There we go. There. It doesn't hit those two, but that's fine. And it more than doubles these guys. Alright, so that's producing a lot of ammonia and eating a lot of cyanic, but producing a lot of ammonia. Which we can probably see on a graph now, right? Let's go take a look. Ammonia. In the last 10 minutes, it is, well, we used to be shaky. We used to be something like 50K a minute. That's what it looks like. Now we're up at 75-ish. So we added 50% ammonia production. You can't even go. We have so much ammonia. Where's my raw coal? Oh yeah, we have to go beacon coal after this. Because we're not producing enough. Alright, so that works. If I go look at cyanic now. Production is definitely up. Except right now. We don't look at that, right? Just look at this. That looks better. Production is definitely up. And we go look at cobalt. The actual thing and discussion here. This looks like it's more dense. Especially if it stays up. Then we will now glance back. Oh, we'll see this looks like it's recovering. Okay, good. Good. So we've probably hit a spot without so many bees. It's obviously not thinner yet. And this, we have lots of buffer here. Maybe we're just eating through the chitin now. Okay, that's good. That's going to work its way out. That's going to be fine. Just leave that alone. Now what I need is, we need more coal. And the two ways I have of making more coal is either copy pasting this coal block or making it with production. Yeah, here we are. Oh, just filled up. All right, so is this a problem? It's a problem if we ever have someone waiting here. This guy is waiting to drop. Maybe we just need another whale. That whale's delivering. We're going to speed module this anyway. We have hit the I'm never going to do this, but it's a full block of all this stuff. It's never going to happen, though. Nope. Never, never. We kind of want to do this, right? And we kind of want to not ruin this guy's life. But we just did. So you have to come down a little more. There. Alright, you're going to be spedded. And I gotta get more speed modules. Logistics back on. Alright, what am I gonna do? If I go down to AM2... Oh, it still catches everybody. That's nice. And then, of course, FM5. And this adds 2 modules to everybody. So 80% speed. Okay. Okay. And this means, of course, the same thing has to be added down here or we get bottlenecks. And that's going to be a lot easier, right? Just right here. This is already bottlenecked somehow. It should be completely clear at all times. Maybe I have to watch this. Alright, so we should be making just more coal in general. And that means we'll be able to have another whale going, probably. Do we need more hands to fill? I mean, probably not. Look at that. It just gets filled up all the way. Alright, we're going to watch this. Yeah, look how fast this goes. Here, let's take a look at coal production. Coal production. Just coal. Where is coal? And then in the last 10 minutes, we are up 80%, I want to say. Yeah, that's what we're looking at. This guy is waiting, and now is not waiting. All right, so we're just going to observe this for a little while. Now that we have a new balance in the world. If we look at that, that's all wiggling. You're all wiggling too. That one stopped for a second. Because we have so much ammonia. If we go look at the ammonia bin, which is right here, it is filling. And that is good. And this all is off this, so it's all off the same system. And it's pumping at 12,000 a second, and so that is good. All right, so it's safe to say the ammonia problem's in the ground. Problem is now the cyanic problem. Where's a whale? I need you to drop right now. We really need a direct line. All these whales is just wasteful. I really should be doing cyanic right here, huh? Okay. That means I need a methane line in and an ammonia line in. I don't think we have an ammonia line anywhere over here, right? Ammonia is purely biofluid. So that would have to be drawn out. Or I'd have to draw a belt all the way across, which is less intelligent of a course of action. Yeah, moving cyanic to right there. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, well, I'm not going to do it. Instead, I'm just going to add another whale. It's wasteful, and I don't like it. Oh, you're full of coke. Coke whale. I should do something about that. One more whale. You be whale hungry. I want you to fill. And we'll just do this. It feels so very wasteful. Then empty that cargo. I know it looks like everything's fine right now, but it isn't. There, and go. Alright, so we're going to move on to another chore. I'm going to say digestion area is done. I want to say cyanic is now done for right now. Oh, I have to fix the... Okay, there's another problem in the South Factory. I can't make whales in the South Factory right now because there is a problem. And, oh, I'm getting way off track. Kind of lucky I didn't just run right into a biter nest, aren't I? Just get instant blapped. We don't have any manure bacteria, and that means we don't have a lot of stuff. And we don't have manure bacteria because I never set up waste properly here. And why would I, right? This factory is going to stop soon, he says, as he doubles down on his mistake yet again. Here, look how beautiful and organized this is. Look at this. This is a serious factory man right here, doing serious factory things. There. Seriously. Alright, there we go. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. Faster. I want out of here faster. I want to be making the manure bacteria. I want to be turning that essentially into whales through many, many different steps. Just clear it out. Here, take this. I want this. I don't want this either. Get rid of that. Alright, so that's done. Another chore. Yeah, this is just chores day. It is revitalizing cyanic day. I gotta clear out this whale. This coke whale. It needs to go into rehab. Oh, did I just get myself stuck? Yes. Okay, good. Thank you. And hopefully that will fix my situation down here at some point. I don't know. Guys, there's a whole lot of I don't know going on right now. Let's move the wall forward. I haven't paid attention to that in a little bit. Actually, let's glance around. Just full of paranoia. Alright, so this ran out yet again. We have to let that next whale really get into the system. We are just munching through coal. And right here, this is flowing again. Yeah, slowly being taken over by other stuff I can't vent properly. Why isn't this working? Oh, because it's only one. Alright, got it. I can probably use that for guts too, huh? Or I can just let it go. Alright, it's probably fine. Are we venting brain still? A little bit. Alright, so those go turn into lard, and lard is important. We don't have any lard. Oh, we have lots of lard now. Where's the oleochemical maker? Shouldn't we have oleochemicals up and running for good now? No, we're stuck on glycerol. Alright, let's engage in violence. Violence and maintenance. So obviously I made a mistake right here. In that I shouldn't have pulled down the extenders. So that'll get fixed there. Why isn't this getting ripped down? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, now you're marked. Oh, and did I pick up vital pipe? I mean, we know the answer to that, right? Copy. Paste. Here, can we just not destroy you? There we go. There's more scraps right there and right there. I'll get that myself, though. Ruins. Looks like I was just a little too eager right there. And right here as well. So we'll just take care of this stuff. I probably just deconstructed it wrong, right? Alright, and this is a good plug, and this is a good plug. What's wrong with you? Oh, you need windmills. So that means I have to pull down one more of these guys. It should be that guy right there. You're done. So let's copy this reach. And put that right there. That might actually be connected. Yeah, we'll find out though. And then you go away entirely. But we're going to keep the extender. And the windmill, I suppose. I should go just put more windmills in that box. Because we're not picking up any. Well, I can do some by... probably this guy, right? Yeah, you don't need to exist here anymore. That also needs windmills, unfortunately. Yeah, I gotta go make a windmill delivery up north. Thank you, everyone. I'm just using too many. They're all spread out. And if I just... Where is my box? Over there. Okay, bot's off. We're getting into a territory where I don't want you messing around. There. Have some windmills, and I guess I'll take this stone away. Oh, it's just going into waste, isn't it? Oh, that's nice. Just going into my trash. Okay, here, let's take a look. Yeah, nice. I should have been using those a long time ago. In so many ways, I am a fool. All right, so I probably shouldn't run anywhere right now. So that's busyness for you guys. Here, let's tell you to pull down this guy too. Just to give you something to do. And that'll keep the bots floating. Alright, so over here now, this is just done and I don't want to deal with it anymore. All that needs to be done is this needs to be moved out here, and that's until I have to push through there, and that's a while away. Over here, we're working, it looks like. Oh, we need a little more of an extender. And then we can finally roll up all of these extenders. But that's fine. This is beyond fine. This is actually good. So what we'll do is we'll get a south-facing one right here. And we'll hook it in. Oh, this is kind of unfortunate. Like right here is where it has to go. And then we have to manually hook it in. And we probably have to also we should go all the way over to there. Oh, man. Okay, that doesn't work. That works. Now, grab that. Copy, paste, warrior. Okay, so that will get that guy fueled, and we probably need an area extender down here as well. So let's cut this guy. Just cut him. And then should probably go right here, right? Okay. That's exposed. This is exposed. We should push forward too. Try to cover its backside. There we go. That'll be a little better. Not a lot better, but a little better. And look, we've got locals here. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so we should probably pull down some of this stuff. Like, I don't know if that's needed anymore. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot I don't know. This guy can come down. And we can start peeling off some of these up here. So we'll say this guy has to come down right now. And we're going to leave all that. And we're going to say this guy comes down too. And you just come completely down because you have an extender right there. Except, don't clip the line. All right, so that takes care of that side. And then over here, oh, I think we need to help personally because we need the power in. All right, we can have the bots do it because it's just a power line thing, right? There. And the bots can build that, and that will kick in. Okay. So that took care of the violence down there as well. That one hive right there. We have to start facing west, I think. So I guess we do that now. Blow that guy up. And then we want to do something like this. I guess it has to be like this, huh? All right, that's fine. And then we will hook them in and apologize to everyone for such an awkward connection, but it's fine. It's going to be fine. I really want to hook in back there, but it's hard to see, so I'm going to cause myself a problem in the future by hooking in here, which I absolutely will not remember. So it's up to you guys to remind me of this. Okay. Okay, so actually, are you dry? You are dry. Huh. Looks like I ripped something down while causing myself a problem, huh? Look at this coal field. And that's not going to work because that's not in alignment. So we're going to do this then, right? But it's kind of a little bit important we get the murder juice in here. All right, that's right there, and that's fine, and that doesn't have anything either. Okay, so that doesn't help. I didn't fix it. I didn't actually fix it. Guess it has to be right here, huh? Because that's a live line. And you're trying to shoot kerosene at them, which is nice and Baroque. Okay, so that'll hook up maybe. We'll have to check on that later. Okay, all my happy bots out being happy botting. That looks good. We have to get the radar stations in. It's starting to really foul the screenshots every day. All right, so maybe we do that now. We have to go get 5 radars I think I needed. We get those from Radar Shack right here. So, okay, so we need to put one top of Arquads, top of Athurians, right by xenogenic cells, and then right there. Let's start with right there. Where are you, radar? Okay, hold on. I said I'm going to stop. Oh, I can see it on the minimap. God, the game's so nice sometimes. So like there. I can see the gap on the minimap. That's... game's so nice sometimes. And then right here. Like you can tell this has been under development for a decade and more. Easily. Because it has all this quality of life stuff just in it. You don't have to... It just... If it's something you need, it will be there. I guess I only need 4 of these guys. So, right here. Radar station. Okay, are we now clear? Do we see everything except for that? That's... I guess I have to put a radar station out there. It is claimed territory, you know? Just dunk one right in the middle. Like, this is land I say I own. So, we have to watch it. Wouldn't it be a nasty surprise if I just walked out here and there's just a whole nest of biters, whole civilization of biters out there? And I guess we review our problems again, right? Why are these crying? You're crying because you don't have a guy servicing you. Okay, get in line. Over here and then right here. Are we finally doing better? No, we've purged. We're at normal level problems now. I guess I could do this for guts. Bot's back on. There. And that's a full line of guts heading down to waste disposal. And hopefully we have enough to dispose of that. Here, have more. To be continued on this problem, right? Now this is just, it's almost flowing fully. Kind of makes me want to take another... Okay, hopefully... I don't know what I'm hoping for at this point. I'm just hoping amorphously. But this is fixed. Oh, thank you guys. Here, I'll stand in city center and ruminate. Because I have a lot of trash in my inventory. I need these guys to trash me out. So we'll survey everything again. While I stand here politely. Let's take a look at cobalt. Which is actually what I wanted out of all this. And it looks like it's definitely up. And it's probably more consistent. I wish I could... Can I scrub back and forth on this? No. It's sad. Kind of unreasonable to ask. So, we were in like... I want to call it like 375 a minute. Then we have like here. So maybe it was like 300 a minute overall. And now in the last hour, we've done 400 a minute. In the last 10 minutes, heading towards 500. This isn't an enormous boost like I would have wanted. Oh, you're almost full. And then when you go to cobalt drop, which is right here. Oh, we're actually full up on cobalt. Oh, we've accomplished our goal. Good. Now I was thinking about doubling stainless, and now might be the time for that. Fixed radar coverage. Done. Alright, so this is just very good. I so wish I could prod this. I wish I could. But this was an important thing to dig myself out. This is interesting. Must feel very weird. Very, very weird. Alright, so that's taken care of. And now I can possibly double stainless. Because we need more than what we have right now. But for right now, we need Sponge Mark II for pure sand makers. What's this? What's this? What were you doing? Did you mobile around? What was your job? Why were you picked up? Oh, you were the chromium dinosaur. And your job. I took your job. Alright, we're going to mind wipe you by upgrade. And I should probably do that too. Even though this guy has stuff. Here, just mind wipe with upgrade. I don't need that stuff right now. Sponges. Level 2 sponges. We now make pure sand through the absolutely glorious sponge recipe. And it only has level 1 sponges down there. And we don't have enough pure sand. Therefore, take better sponges down and get an instant doubling of production. Sponge turd, extremely strong. It's like right here. Here, we'll compare. Here, take a look. take those guys. This is making 16 pure sand a second. This is making 8 and change. So it's just like an instant double. Please, please, please. And the icon looks a little better because it doesn't have the shadow on it for some reason. Oh, I need even more. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. And then we'll move on to something else, right? Might need more hands here. All right, there we go. Pure sand moving faster. In fact, we do need more hands. We can curl around here for even more hands if we need to. It stacks so high. All right, that's flowing. We're doing more than one full belt of pure sand just off this facility. And this facility scales higher, which is scary. We have 4 more upgrades on this. It can be doubled and then doubled again. So 64 a second out of this at max power. That's just absurd. And it uses nothing that matters. Just a little bit of saline and sand, what I got. Okay, good. Here, check this off. Done. Looks like we had a miscalculation with Arums. Oh, nice. So let's go take a look at that. Over here. No, farther. This is all going again. This is good. This was stalled on manure bacteria. And then over here on Arums, I miscalculated terribly. This guy's not getting enough. Okay, well, here's a problem. What are you doing? Oh, you're trying to get... Why don't we have fertilizer? I should have had that solved by now. Oh, this whale. Yeah, you're not getting anywhere near enough ash. It's times 7, right? So it should be like that. And hopefully there's enough room. So that goes 7. And this is 781. Yeah, that's enough. All right, so what's going on with fertilizer? Fertilizer we should have fixed. Do I need another whale on this as well? Fertilizer is not being made. Fertilizer is not being made because this guy just isn't here right now. This really does feel like I need to copy and paste him. So I'm going to do that. And fertilizer is important enough. This whale right here. Now this whale. They are identical. Oh, you're the coke whale. All right, never mind. Coke whale stays with me. There. Now you are the same. Mine transfer complete. And we're just going to throw that in there and hopefully get more fertilizer. This will get more ash. And it'll solve the ash imbalance here, hopefully. Okay. Arum Uplifting. Oh, that is a point. How are we doing here, boys? We have one flower. Out of 280 products, we have 1 winner. And 1 is enough, maybe? So 1 flower goes to 200. And 200 divided by 75. 200 divided by 75. It's 2.5. So it's only really 2 here. So I'll be able to get 3 arum seeds. 6 arum seeds. And then I need... Yeah, I can just go right now. Because this needs 4. And I'm going to get 6 out. So yes, we are good. Stop, good sir. This is getting ripped down. And then we will start doing uplifting properly. And that will be what we have for today, I guess. No, it's a chores day. There's no hiding it. So it just gets rolled back. And we have all the gas. You get 1 more shot. Actually, we're going to get 2 more shots because you got prod coming. This, however, is an issue. I don't want to destroy that. Especially since it's stuff that's needed right now. Right, this has to get to be dealt with. Put my stuff in the box. Where is that dinosaur? No, we don't need this. We need a bigger box. We're going to do it right. The bigger box is in the box. Is it? I don't know. I can't see anymore. All right. Do I have energy drink? I do. Pick this up. Now you're done. Did you get it? No. Here, take these seeds. Keep going. Here, take everything. There. This is your last shot, by the way. Where is that dinosaur with material in it? All right, there you go. I'm going to put this material back, and I'm going to come back, and I'm going to... Time will be up. Unfortunately, I'm still going to get more material in my inventory because of this. I'm too generous sometimes. My greatest flaw is excessive generosity. Over here, and somewhere in here we have fertilizer, right? Right here. Here, take this waste fertilizer and deliver it. If I go look at the fertilizer factory right now, it's not going for the same reason as before. We need that whale back. Yeah, we definitely need 2 whales, maybe more. Check cobalt. Not time yet. We are almost done with this episode. Such is the burden of chores. Right here, and did you get it? I gave you extra time. Now you're out. No, you didn't. All right, you're done. Cut off. You had your shot. I'm very afraid I've miscalculated. Okay. That I okay. Multiple layers of miscalculation right here. These are rums. I guess you get just chucked in the shucker right here. Take that, take that, take that, take that. Here, take these seeds and get rid of them. I have a better Arum right now. Take that. And I guess I just have sulfur in my inventory for a little bit. Yes, I can pick that up just barely. I can pick this up. Not at all. Oh. Alright, so let's plan this out. You need sulfur and coal gas, what we have. So we can make this work. Take a caravan outpost and put it right there, and you need sulfur. And this takes this and it makes the pulp. The pulp is needed with more sulfur and methanol. So you guys, here, pardon me, this has to be in the middle. There we go. So you get that, and now you make dimethyl sulfide, which I have to get rid of somehow. It's actually kind of bad, isn't it? I just put it in a giant tank, and then we get this stuff, and we get outlet gas stage 2, which I'm just going to burn. All right, and this is even more sulfur. So it's just a sulfur line. Okay, I mistook it again. So the only material component I need is sulfur, right? And then this guy is going to be throwing off that. So I suppose what I need is to take this over here. And this will be fine, right? I mean, maybe. And then our box, our victory box is right there. Do you believe? I don't know that I believe. Yes, there is victory box. And you are, of course, it's in and that way. You produce the flour comes in here, the flour gets juiced. Okay, we can set this up now. Like so. Oh, come on, guys. Come on, you knew what I wanted. You knew what I was going for right there. Don't you play your games with me. All right, and now we need a dinosaur. Just a dinosaur. Leopoldo. You're doing this, but a little different. Then you come here, and then I want you to empty your cargo. Do that now. Okay, great. We have sulfur on the way. So right there. Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, good. And then out. All right, sulfur is. One flour is. Actually, I probably should have. If I'm going to bootstrap this like this, here, give this guy the sulfur. Even though we're going to need more. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. It's like that. And we'll get our coal gas. Why don't I see coal gas? Oh, because we were going to take it over here from here. Which makes sense. So coal gas gets in. I'm going to double stainless after this. I'm going to do it. Watch. All right, coal gas in. And this outputs the product. So you got to go this way. And this product skips a step. You come right here. Don't judge me on this. Don't you judge me. There. And the product goes right there, leaving only for water in, right? And that we can do somewhere around here. Where are my pump jacks? Doesn't fit there. It does fit here. All right. Pump water for me. And then this will get started. Come on, dude. We're going to get mutagenic infusion soon. But for right now, I need you to work with me. Oh, we need arums in all these areas. Easy enough to fix. There you go. And that should be going, processing our single flour, right? No, we need power here. Let's wait until this is all hooked up, I suppose. So you need, this is such a mess. Look at this, it's such a mess. Okay, we need it makes flue gas now. I can't just burn it. Okay, so things are getting a little more complex, right? We turn into flue gas and we can just filter it away, right? Okay, we try that. Do I have a filter on me? I usually do. This is another not great recipe. Right there, a filter. Okay, you just get rid of flue gas. Looks like ash, right? Only it does nothing. Okay, there we go. So, which leaves only this stuff, which doesn't have, I don't know what to do with this stuff. And this is very trace waste amounts of this. Is there a way to get rid of it? I mean, I could void it with this, but I'm not gonna. I could turn it into this and then just get rid of it like that, which might be what we have to do. But I think for today, we just do tanks. Yeah, I'm definitely in a tank sort of mood right now. So you get put right there. And that's this weird thing. And luckily, it's not going to make very much. We'll see what that means, though. Okay, so you're on your way. You're taken care of. We need outlet gas stage 1. Wait. Oh no, I brought in stage 2. Oh, the dumbitude. I read it wrong. Ah, okay. All right. All right. Outlet gas stage 1. Excuse me, everyone. The dumbitude. Domination. Utter domination. At least sulfur arrived. Alright, so that's going to take time. And then what I brought in was actually the waste product. Which is just absolute peak intelligence, right? Waste product comes over. And then you're going to plug in right there. And then steam will be recycled as per our tradition. Man, this is just complicated. This is way too complicated for what we're doing. And we need some tanks. Here, that looks fine, but it's just in the wrong place. Okay, it's just fine. Everything's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. And that's not gonna be fine. It's not gonna be fine. It's a giant disaster. It's not gonna work out, and there will be no survivors. It is time to panic. I have seen moments like this many times before in my life, and I recognize it. This is time to panic, everybody. All right, so this is now taken care of. This recipe's going away. It's in the sights of people who hate. And frankly, I support it. It shouldn't exist. I'm going to use it while it's here. This is Pyanodons after all. I'm not going to turn down an advantage if it presents itself. Okay, this doesn't work. However, I understand that it is marked for removal. Okay, there you go. So you have your water, you have your input, you're going to vent that. Okay, so that gets taken care of. Now we need coal bed gas in. Which is just right there. Is it me or is this just more complicated than it should be? All right, so this makes the flour. And then that has the 2 in. We have the sulfur in. We vent acid gas. Oh, I didn't realize that either. I'm just not very good at this game. He realizes with a shock after thousands of hours, maybe I was just never meant to play piano. All right, we need acid gas up here, right? Do we? No, we need coal bed gas. Oh no. How much do you produce? More. Oh, that's bad. That's tank number 2, isn't it? We're just going to see how far we go with this. Like, we're going to have to get this stuff out of here eventually, right? And we are just being lazy by not doing it here, right? I could have sworn you need coal bed gas, but you don't deal with acid gas at all. Well, okay. I'm doing this wrong, aren't I? This is all waste. So you can just be providers. Right? We're going to provide these chemicals. These are options for the rest of the system. Now, what this is missing is the necessity of venting. There is no necessity that this gets pulled. There is no designation of waste here. But this might work for a long time. This has the possibility of jamming. But if it jams, it only jams right here, so it's no huge loss. All right, I'm done. We're turning this thing on. Let's go. Hard as we can. All right, you're going, and it has prod associated with it. Oh, I should have known that, but I didn't. All right, Arum Uplifting done. I should continue building the sap farm and the mushroom maker. And another primer stack. I want to do that. This is going to be a longer episode, despite it being about chores. All right, you're going now, right? Yes, and you don't get prod. And that's... Okay, you have to go like this, right? No, like this. There you go. And then bop. And then seeds go in. That's not enough. And we don't have outlet gas stage 1, so I don't know why I'm hanging about. Outlet gas stage 1. So we just have to check in on this later, right? Biddy bop. And you are going to make 1 flower. And it's going to make a few extra seeds every single time. And eventually the flowers will build up. Especially since we have prod here. Okay, good. Do I see a line of Gorbachevs coming? I do not. So we have to check back in on this later. Okay. Let's finish building sap and mushrooms. Because we left that dangling a while ago. What do I have in my inventory I don't want in here? Probably have extra boxes, right? That doesn't belong. That's too much. This is too much. We have way too many caravan. Oh, we need to get these rums out of here. And I can put the greenhouse back. All right, so let's move on. The greenhouse goes back. Now we need sap plantations. Where are you? We need mushroom houses, and we need sap plantations. And go raid the bins as well. Yes. And then we will finish off these areas once and for all. Grab that and grab that. That will surely finish it off. And then I want to double microorganism primers. Double the primer area. It makes so slow. Now is the time to do this. I just have to make a call, and my call is ×2. So right here, give me that and that. And that. Okay. Probably stole them right out from under that bot. All right, all of them. This is the day when sap rising. We're going to have to go get more sap trees. Yes, this is completely finished now. Good. Mushrooms, are you completely finished? And we're completely backed up, so mushroom problems are not happening for a while. All right, we still... Okay, yes, we have all the mushroom buildings in place. We need more level 2 mushrooms. We need more level 2 sap trees. So let's bop down to the south factory for that. And then I'm going to copy paste primers, I think. And then we're going to copy paste stainless somewhere. And that's going to be it. That's going to be the apex of this day. And frankly, that's not a small apex either. I want to get better sap trees, and I want better mushrooms. This is a sign of something. Better sap trees are right over here. We have solved the sap problem. We shall not be, our dreams shall not be tormented by insufficient sap ever again. Is that going to be enough? I say that's going to be enough. I believe. I have the belief in my heart, in my soul, where I truly live, that this is going to be enough modules up here. Over here? Yes. Bomb them. Go. Go, my pretties. There. Sap, not an issue anymore. And then mushrooms, not an issue anymore. The only way this is a problem is through logistics now. So, great. So we're going to take a little box right here. We're going to dump all the fancy mushrooms here. And then in this little box right here, we dump all the fancy sap trees. Okay. Continue building sap farm. Done. We've gone quite a way through this list. I'm going to copy paste the primer area now. So down here, we need more primers. It only makes it like a quarter a second. There is no reason not to do more. So we need 24 microorganism mines, right? Here, we can check that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Here, just copy it. And then we want to invert it. And like that. And this output isn't going to output anymore. Right? It's going to join in over here. And that's 24, right? Okay. So now I've got that. Okay, good. I can get rid of the sap farms. I can get rid of the mushroom farms. Where do I put the mushrooms? Here? Yes. I could have just dumped them in the bin and let the bots take care of it. That probably would have been the smarter way to do it. Bots off. So right here, we're doubling this. Double primers. And bots go. Just all lights up. Am I going to be out of belt? There is quite a lot of belt here. Yeah, I have run out of belt. I probably should have read that off the blueprint before just running over here. Kind of foolish of me. But at least there's a quick solution here. Just jog back. Scoop up some material. Try to find your character as you glitch around. Get more. Just more. Give me more. Okay, that's going to be enough. Back again. And this at least is going to be an easy thing to deploy. Bots back on. Alright, so what I need is to copy paste this caravan. This guy right here. You. You have to be like you now. Okay, you gather all... Oh, it's not the right one. It's the coke whale. It's always the coke whale. Alright. Alright, so you're going to pick up all that, and I really wish I could just adjust the destination. Someone asked me to try this, and I could have sworn it wasn't going to work. And it doesn't work. It doesn't... It should. That would be... If it works, it should. But this is a complex sort of thing to look at. But it would be so very nice if it did do this. Alright. So I want you to come right here. And I want you to... Why are these all load? Oh, okay. Never mind. That's what it should be. And these are unload. Okay, you circuit condition as per normal. Circuit condition. And then it's going to be unload 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I wish it was longer. We've got extra screen here. I don't know why it's not using it. And right there. And then right there. Sea sponge. There. And then I have to remember the numbers. And I do not remember the numbers. So it is 300, 3,300. 300, 3,300. 600, 15, 15. 15, 15. And then, as per our new tradition, you do not wait at all. Okay, Mr. Whale, back at it. Okay, go get me my things. And that should be fine. We have to hook up phytoplankton, but that's no problem whatsoever. This will double primer production, which... Oh, missed. I don't know if it's really needed, but it is nice. I think it might be needed later on. I don't know. I know I'm getting better primer recipes eventually. Alright, so there we go. We have doubled primers. And we can see all of the chores on one screen now. And some of them have question marks, so I don't even know if that's needed. I'm going to double stainless, and that's it. If we have more cobalt in the system, that's where we stop. But first I'm going to look around a little bit. Look at cobalt. We still have excess cobalt and it's building up. Good. Then look at cyanic, even though here, look at coal. Coal is full up right here, despite having so many whales. Cyanic is probably not a problem anymore. Probably are building some up, in fact. Cyanic line exits here. Building up a little bit, maybe? Yeah, we're full. We are full. Okay, well, it's more cyanic than we need. Okay, good. So that should shut down soon, because this is waste cyanic, I think. Or do I treat this as a primary producer? This should be treated as waste, because this is definitely not treated correctly. Well, if cyanic jams, I'm going to have that problem. I'm not going to think about that right now. Digestion going. Oh, we're all caught up. Oh, good. Now it's at a free-flowing belt again, and we have tons of lard for some reason. We're actually venting lard. That shouldn't happen. All right, don't look at it. Don't think about it. All is well. It's time to do stainless, but I need a little bit of a break. Everyone sit here. Yeah, a break at this point of the episode. It's true. I'll be right back. And back. Time to finish this off, right? So we're going to copy and paste stainless right here, right? It's going to create a mess, or we can put it right there. One of the two. It doesn't really matter because we're just keeping this, essentially. And then we're going to pipe the stainless into here, and we're going to try to double stainless production. So let's do that, right? I'm pretty sure we're going to run out of steel. Steel goes in the middle. I'm almost certain that's what we're going to get next. So I suppose we just do this and slide it straight over and just put it here. And there's no harm in this. All right, so we need 4 more smelters and just normal stuff. Hey, remember when I had 4 smelters in my inventory just a minute ago? I need to do something about coke whale. I'm obviously not going to do something about coke whale. These words are never spoken by someone who is about to solve the problem. Only the person who's going to perpetuate the problem for another day. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. All right, we're actually going to have... No. Coke whale? That's coke whale. Then we need supply whale. Where are you? Oh, you're off getting stuff. That's a good sign. There. Copied and pasted. And we're going to have to do this again. This whole dance. All right, so circuit condition, comparator equals go. Then how many of these we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is going to be a little bit annoying, but it's going to work out in the end. See, it doesn't use a lot of cobalt. It needs a lot of everything else, but cobalt has traditionally been mostest preciousest. I hope we don't run low on phosphate rock. That would be embarrassing after I just burned so much chitin. That's fine though. All right, the numbers. 350, 350, 1750. 1750. More numbers. 1400, 1750, 700, 700. So 1400, 1750, 700, 700. Right? Okay. You are now ready. I'm not going to leave before this comes back at least once. All right, off you go. I wonder if I'm making gastrocapacitors right now. You think that's something I should look into? Let's go look. We should be making them now, right? We should be. There should be no We have the fatty acids, and we have tons and tons of oleochemicals. We should. I feel like you need to make a delivery. You look like you made a delivery, huh? Oh no, we are out. Oh no, we got problems right now. And we don't have a lot here. Let's go check the emergency bin in the south. How we doing here, friend? Nothing. Oh, we are in trouble. Okay, we're gonna go fix that. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're gonna be all right. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay and all right. Okay and all right. It's what it's gonna be. We will be making some gastrocapacitors down here, and that's good. That's great. That's wonderful. Fantastic, right? Then we have to figure out why we don't have any fatty acids in the bin. Chore day. Panic day. No, further south. Just bash your face against every building on your way south. Right here? Yes. And we're clogged on biocrud for some reason. Filters. Biocrud. And this filters out, right? Should. And jerky. I'm really not sure how either biocrud or jerky made it onto the plasmid line. But it clearly is something that happened. Okay, this will go again, and we're going to be making gastrocapacitors down here. Fabulous. Run north, continue panicking, right? The important thing is no matter what happens, I have to continue to panic. We're low on fatty acids for some reason. Fatty acids come from oleochemicals. Oleochemicals should be made in great quantities. This should be a lot, but we can't get rid of the glycerol. We can't get here. I give you the gift of emergency venting. There. We have extra storage space. And then we're going to be making some oleochemicals off this. You're making lots of oleochemicals. No, you're eating it. Excuse me. The opposite thing is happening there. So where is my natural, green, vegan oleochemical being made? I mean, that's a real question, isn't it? There's the fat-based. There, right there. And you are not going. You are not going because of no sporopollenin. Sporopollenin should be going because this is not going at all because of no fertilizer. Oh, we've got problems. And fertilizer was stuck because that whale wasn't going because no gastrocapacitor. Okay, so it's getting worse. Now you are on the way, and you might need another whale. Maybe. Oh, he's getting more salad. All right, we're gonna have to look at that and keep monitoring it. So this really is a multi-dimensional problem, which I have to address now. We have to get more fatty acids into the world. Fatty acids are made right over here, I think. Yes. You need preferential access to oleochemicals. Okay. So this is the oleochemical line right here, right? It's coming off the fat line. And it's going to the oleochemical bin. And we're already full off? No, we ate all the fat. Okay. So what we need to do... Should this be oleochemicals? I feel like I think this should be oleochemicals and we just kind of lost. Well, we have to get rid of glycerol. How do we get rid of... No, we have to do the other... Here, hold on a second. Hold on. If I do this, just hold on a second. Stay with me. There's the inferior oleochemical recipe right here. And it uses titanium. Now. So I guess that is what we have to do now. Put in a lard taker that copy paste this somewhere, and we're making pure oleochemicals then out of fat. Okay, we got to go work on that. And that's going to be hard because it's going to take another whale. And whales are already kind of broken right now because of no gastrocapacitor. Okay. Not going to lie. Really kind of nervous right now. Where are you going? Oh, I never deleted it. Oh, excuse me. Go here. Okay, so stay calm. That is going to be what my game plan is. We have to suddenly do another emergency area, which I'm going to do this episode because I wanna. There you go. Thank you. So we need a fuel line in. I guess fuel line in this area is kerosene. And this is the fuel line. I don't want to be connected like that. That's asking for a problem. So kerosene online. There you go. Now we need molten steel in, and it should be right here, right? We're almost out of molten chromium. Don't look at it. It's not real. Molten silver. Where are you, molten steel? I know you have to be around here, right? Molten steel. And that's only halfway full. Probably going to have to put in another bank of steel makers after this. That's fine. That's just growth of factory right there. And so you are like this, I suppose. Molten steel, and now you're all going? Yes, now you're all hooked up, except no one has hooked up the actual stainless steel outline, which we will staple right here. And then I am going to immediately, and I mean immediately, run away, as I have to throw in another oleochemical maker. You go. You're both going. It looks like I want to add in more stainless from over here. Oh, this is intriguing. I guess it's going to be one real long episode. It's going to be 2.5 hours, I think. Which, you know, man, this is just torture. I'm so upset having to play more Factorio. All right, there you go. And we should be able to see stainless. It's a little bump, and it's not going to be sustainable. Okay, that's good. We have doubled stainless. And that's it for chores today. This would have been the end of the episode. Except... oh, where's this guy? He's waiting for something. What are you waiting for? Ferrochrome. Ferrochrome is right here. We're producing at 4 a second right there, and we're eating at less than 4 a second here. So I wonder why this is not keeping up. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I wonder why this isn't keeping up. Molten chromium, that's why. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. It's not a problem. All right. What is a problem, however, is the gastrocapacitor situation. We need to make more oleochemicals. And I really don't want to have to pave something for this. Only that would be the best. This is glycerol production. This is primary oleochemical production. That's what we have to get into. So I guess we're doing this right here. All right, fine. And we're going to grab this entire thing. We need all of this, in fact. It's going to be a little different. Not a lot different, just a little different. And we're going to need RTG reactors. I think that's what those are. Right there. All right, let's go get 8 RTG reactors. I can't remember the name, but I remember the thing. These, right? FST. What is it? What is it? FST? That is what it is, right? Yeah, it is. All right, so 4 and then 8, right? Good. Let us snap this down and hopefully get things moving again before the factory crashes to a halt, which is probably very close to what we're looking at right now. All right, so you are not doing this. You are doing this instead. Just oleochemicals. It is less efficient, and we have to regulate this. You get titanium instead of chromium. Pull that off. Did I not pull the regulator? Guess not. It's like so. Then you are with that, and you are with that. And we have to be regulating it to only pull when there is a local need. So, I'm leaving all the glycerol pipes in, I guess. No, I'll pick them up. Thank you. I should send the whale out first. I wonder if I clipped something right there. I'll copy and paste and make sure I didn't. Because I can't see. Yeah, everything's good. No, I did clip some stuff. All right. Whale out. It's 20 to 2. So 9,000 divided by 22. That's 400 each, so 800 plate, and then 8,000 lard. Yeah, okay. And then, of course, be limited. So, fine. Okay, whale hungry. Then I need you to go get titanium plate, which is right over there. I need to load cargo until we have titanium. Titanium plate, please. 800. Then I need you to go and get all the lard in the world. Load until we have lard. And don't wait. 8,000. Then you come here, and then you immediately dump, because what you have spoils. Unload, unload, and don't wait. Titanium, 800. Until... Okay, hold on. This should be until Caravan has, and until Caravan has. And it's lard and crud. Bio-crud. And then you don't wait, and you have to wait for bio-crud. All right, and then you wait for circuit condition, which is now comparador equals go. Unload items until Caravan has. Target. Okay, good. That will vent. And now I need you to take this and go. That lard is going to time out on me. How do I get bio-crud out of that? If it rots right here. I missed it somehow. Okay, there we go. Now you need to be powered. And now we have to decide whether or not to go. And we do this by putting a tank right here, and we measure the tank. This is primary oleochemicals. So when this fills up above 10K, basically stop, right? And then we'll pump it out. We'll underflow it out. Yeah. Underflow less than 20. And then when this goes, give me another. We need two things. So this is going to say when go. No. That gets clipped and this gets clipped. And you also read that. All right, so you're saying go. This comes in with go. So we need go is greater than or equal to 1. And we also need another condition. Oleochemicals less than 10K. All right, and so now you output go. There you go. So this will now, it's requesting now. Good. So we need a guy to service this. Be dinosaur hungry. Come here, pick up all the waste bio crud, and then you dunk it up into the bio crud stack right there in the waste bin. Good. Now I need you to go and do that. You're set up, that's set up. All of the steam should be set up, right? Because this just was copy pasted and it's essentially the same recipe. And then you have arms in, and this guy's coming back, and then oleochemicals should go over now. Probably connect through right there. That seems like a good, just a straight up good idea. It's being made. And so we'll have preferential consumption by the fatty acid maker right here, which is what I need. We should probably just underflow out of this. Underflow less than 20. There you go. Okay, fatty acids being made. Next, we have to get this up to primary production, I guess. Yeah, it needs to tie in exactly right there. So further north. Oh. Quite the shame. We can't do that. Oh, we're just blocked right here. So we'll juke over and we'll just continue tangling our factory. Is this the line? Yes. So drag this to exactly here. I think we're going to have to touch the... Well, no. No, we're not. Here, whatever I just picked up, I don't want it anymore. And then tie in right here. There. Oleochemicals will start to flow that way as well. The important thing is we are making lots of fatty acids, and those will eventually make their way over to the gastrocapacitor. So I just have to like grit my teeth, dig my nails into my palm, and hope the factory doesn't die in the meantime. I need to prioritize that somehow. I mean, there is a priority system which I never ever touched. Is this a desperate times thing? Are we in that desperate of time? Yes, we are. Okay, we can't go right there. So we're going to try right here. We're just dragging it over a preferential line directly to gastrocapacitors. Oh, I should probably do this. underflow less than 20. The things I do so my factory doesn't just die on me. Can we make it? Yeah, we can make it. And we're going to have to touch the walkway. Oh well. I mean, we don't have to. What did I just get in my inventory? Stuff. Okay, fatty acids coming this way. We're on our way. We're gonna do it. I bet they taste wonderful. Cross the digestion line. It should be right around here, right? Like this is the proper era. Where are you, gastrocapacitors? My dearest friend. I hear you are sickly. Right over there. So we have to go over and then up. And then this will be the last thing we do today. Long episode. Accomplished a lot of stuff that needed to be done. Oh, okay, we're fine. We're going to be less fine in a moment here. But for right now, we're fine. Okay, so gastrocapacitor is here. So we have to get ourselves in. And we have to find out where this line is. Oh, it's not triggering yet. All right, hold on. We'll make it go. I think we'll make it go. If not, I'll redo the logic until it goes. All right, so what we need now is a pump, I guess. Pump. Right there. I feel like I'm causing myself more problems than I'm solving. All right, fatty acids will now not only go, but will pressurize. Is this actually rising? No. No, it isn't. All of this was completely without purpose. And we have stopped. We have stopped because no oleochemicals. We have stopped because no oleochemicals because this whale just delivered. And it's only going to make a burst of oleochemicals, sadly. Because we're now out of fat. Should I be prodding this? No. And sporopollenin isn't being made because of Rhenea. And Rhenea finally got a blast of fertilizer. So sporopollenin is being made. Maybe I need to get that one upgrade that makes it go just a little faster. So now we need another seaweed whale. Here, let's take a look. Fert. So this is where we were before, and this is where we are now. I don't know. I'm not going to look at this. We're done. We're done. For better or for worse, we are done. I don't know how to approach this anymore. Go take a look. You've got some. Here, go deliver that. We need it right now. In the south, we also have some, and I'm going to have that be delivered right now. And then hopefully I've caught this in time before the factory completely collapses. I need an actual, nice, right in the center, an alarm that starts going. I should do that. There's a speaker and I can do a siren based on gastrocapacitor not being full. All right, this is going, this is good. Here, I want you to deliver those two. Just go do that. You get to be whale hungry. There. No, go right there. All right, empty cargo, whale hungry. Okay, good. And there's a few more in right there and a few more in right there. There's only 16 left. Oh my god. And I don't want to... I don't want an alarm going all throughout the recap, but I also want to see it. So let's see how that goes. I also want it to be heard from city center. So let's try something weird, friends. One speaker for the major alarm, so that we never have to wonder. All right, programmable speaker. And this is gastrocapacitors less than 10 each, right? So 900, so less than 900. Yeah. That's my mood right now. I can't hear it from here. So I kind of want to take that signal down to here. Surface? Global? Oh, good. The alarm is going off everywhere now. I hate that. So it's going to be local. Oh, that's nice. I never played with this anymore. Absolutely not. Yeah. Oh, no. Okay. So this is going to go get stuck in town square. Because this is important. This is the most alarmy of all alarms, right there. And we're going to adjust it so it's not completely obnoxious. And then we have to get gastrocapacitors in, which I probably should have done long ago. There. And we should probably get this in too, because why not? There we go. All right, so, well, wait a second. This is a different purpose, what I'm doing right here. Don't do this. Because this is the actual alarm system. I want that line to be clean. So I want to get... This is going to be a bit of a puzzle, isn't it? Because I want to skip all this and get over here. Just one pole, I guess. But that won't work either. I want a different... Okay, we'll make it work. Watch. I want a different circuit. Oh, it won't go. Could use radars. And that's probably wrong. No, there's no way to intercept the radar at the end. I could go all the way around. That won't work either. Going over is what I want. So I guess we do this then. It looks the same here. We're going to put it just a little off center to show that it is not the same. All right, there's no way I'm going to remember this properly. There. You're getting gastrocapacitor and you're getting food info only. Okay. And so here we're updating this. This should have been like this the entire time. But it's old style here. This is very old style. Well, this is how we're going to sneak it over. And I guess the alarm is over here then. Okay, there we go. In the warehouse is good. And can I hear it? Air raid siren? I don't want it to be that loud. Okay, try now. Yeah, I can hear it off in the distance. I'll definitely notice it. All right, we have played far too long today. Here, maybe we don't need to do this. It feels like it dips in and out. I don't know what is best. All right, forget about it. Forget about all things. Let's just wrap this up and get out of here. Cursor right there. Pull back. Now align properly. Okay. And tell the bots to go away. Okay. End of episode. What did I do today? A lot of chores. And I mean a lot. The digestive system was broken. Fundamental problem was there wasn't enough chitin digestion. We doubled chitin digestion. It's enough for now. It won't be forever. We also speed moduled it. So, things are getting dire down there. But it's enough. It's running now. So that's good. We also... we reworked the entire cyanic and ammonia line. We ended up ripping up a tiny nichrome and tin chromium maker right here from the olden days and slapping down another ammonia maker combined with this ammonia maker. And we just speed moduled the hell out of all of this. And we have a whole conga line of whales bringing coal to this location. We should have put cyanic down here as part of coal because it really is. Most of the cyanic comes from here. But the good news is that due to that and putting prod everywhere, like this entire block right now is prodded to the max, and every cobalt consumer is prodded to the most it can take. And thanks to that, we finally are producing enough cobalt. So great. That means stainless is started again, which means ASP is going to start again, which hopefully means that this whole block should start the whole traffic jam clustered around both stainless and ASP should drain out. We probably need to make another ASP maker at some point. That's fine. That's part of the plan. All right, so let's speed module next. After that, there were still more chores. We completed the new mushroom stack and the new sap stack. Those are now done now. We reworked... we started uplifting Arums out here. This is now properly working, or at least it should be. I haven't checked on it. I messed it up when I made it. It's probably running now, maybe. We doubled the amount of primers being made. In theory, I haven't seen this run either, because primers are made. This entire block makes so little primer that I just copied and pasted it right there. Speaking of copy and pasted, we need another way of making oleochemicals from animal fat. So we're now, instead of with the glycerol recipe right there, this is the without glycerol recipe. So we're now making oleochemicals through every possible avenue, and yet they still remain a bottleneck. Fertilizer is a problem, but at this point, I think it is transport, and transport is hindered because we don't have gastrocapacitors. Gastrocapacitors just used everywhere, and we need oleochemicals for gastrocapacitors, and we need cobalt for stainless for gastrocapacitors. So hopefully that is working again. I have no idea. Next time I have to build something, I have to actually pave all of this. I'm tired of making just individual blocks down here, and I'm clearly using the area. So I think, and then after all that, I doubled stainless steel production right here. And so, that should be okay, but we're kind of bottlenecked on ferrochrome right now for some reason. I'll have to watch that, and if necessary, I'll double that too. Anyway, this was a long episode where I didn't make any forward progress yet again. However, I once again worked on the foundation of the factory, and I feel like we're on much firmer footing. So that's all I have for everyone today. Thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow, we will try again for Great Alien Sample, and maybe I will be a little less manic. Maybe. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.